Right, so what we'll do now is we'll remove carefully the cylinder head, and everything looks really good. There's no wear in there at all. Those bores are perfect. Absolutely perfect. No detonation marks on the piston. Slight bit of carbon build-up, which is perfectly expected. I'm really pleased with that. Really pleased. That is one good engine. Considering how bad the turbo is, everything else looks excellent. That is really good news. Hello people, welcome back, and it's the day after ripping the Zafira engine out round at Lee's, and I'm going to give it a bit of a clean before I strip it down and take it home. So Lee's just setting up a pressure wash up for us. So there's the engine in all its glory. Yeah, absolutely minging. Filthy! It's not too bad up the top, but definitely needs a clean, as we seen yesterday. Yeah, so get the old cartridge set up. We'll give it a blast. I'm just going to give it a spray with some elbow grease. Other brands are available. This should do the job. Just to help break down the thick and nasty stuff. Made me laugh though when that lad said, "I've never had to put oil in it." Yeah, alright. Hang on. Oh, something else. Don't want to get my hair all dirty. Okay, next we're going to drain it of the oil. There we go. Lovely. Nice and blick. These hoses off, the correct tool again, keep it to bring it. Ah, cup of tea, lovely. Put this up a bit, eh? Make life a little easier. That'll do. Lovely. Right, next we'll whiz this top hat off. Get all this out of the way. Spanner for that. Okay, so we've got the top hat off on the throttle body. I'll whiz off the fuel rail. Complete with injectors. In fact, before I do that, sugar. Let's get this off, don't I? Yes. Let's do that. With yourself, that's pretty usual. So we've got practice to mark what these sensors are. Pretty much they only go in one place, but it just makes life so much easier when you feed them the moon back on and stuff. Mark them up. I don't need to mark up the oil level sensor, as I think it's self-explanatory where that goes, as it's caked in crap. Right. We should have lots of the loom now coming free. Sensor there. Plug. The knock sensor, back of the engine. There we are. Fuel injection wire harness free. Back to what I was doing before. You know what? Put it back up in the air. Save me back. We can't multitask. Okay, continue with the fuel rail. You could say, oh yeah, I could leave it on, but I don't take it all off because it's all going to get clean. I've got me painted in that high temperature stuff. Come on. Yes. There we have 4 injectors. So, if you put some new seals on them while they're out, and some little baskets, they have little gauzes. Some of them on. And so far, as far as loose bolts go, I've only got the 4 on the throttle body. It's amazing when you strip an engine out, very little holds them all the pieces together. Parts, I should say. Okay, so next we'll take the tension off auxiliary belt. It looked like a 13, but it's not, a 14. Right, so turn to the right, tension off, release, jobs are good. Next, I'll take this bracket off for the alternator, and this bracket at the back. It's got two brackets supporting the alternator, and just one bolt underneath, which goes through a bracket. This one is a 13. That little bracket on there, just so we know where it goes. The whole supporting the little water pipe. Supporting something. Cool. Another bracket supporting the fuel injection. Vacuum box with a rear boost control solenoid, which has been deleted on this, or bypassed, I should say. People bypass them for more full boost in first and second. Back to a 13mm. For fuel injection manifold. Them. Only one stud. One stud stayed in. Get this alternator out the way. Nice sockets. 16mm on the back. E14. $13mm on the alternator. Alive, which goes to the battery terminal, and an 8mm the other wire. The friggin' racetrack this road. alternator. Oil pressure switch. Bit of a bracket there for the support the oil cooler pipes. Put them back in there so I don't lose them. Got an air. Around the ratchet. Okay. And we have 13mm and a 10mm. Washer back on. 10mm nut back on. So we don't lose him. 13mm on the back. I'm not going to get that. I need a spanner. So that's the 17mm for the bottom of the starter. Reminds me of a joke. Fella goes to go in a nightclub. The doorman stops him. Says, "Hey mate, you can't come in here without a tie on." So goes back to his car. Has a rummage in his boot. Gets a set of jump leads. Puts them around his neck. Goes back to the doorman. And doorman says, "Alright, you can come in, but you don't start anything." Well, I thought it was funny anyway. Knock sensor removed. Loads more stuff to come off this side. We've spun the engine round. So I'll take off the exhaust front pipe. These have a habit of not wanting to come off. These V-band clamps. They're like 50 quid, these.
Fish juice.
Fish, isn't it? Yeah, just on that, yeah. See how well this one does? Oh! Excrement! Sound? Like 50 quid then.
Jesus.
V-band clamps. My VXR one broke. And it was that bit there, do you remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I just used the thing off just a spare bolt from a bed.
Well, that fitted.
And it has them round things with the thread.
Yeah.
So I just slotted one of them in.
Sounds good.
And now it's an Allen bolt as opposed to a tub, and it works.
Yeah, probably a little bit better actually, an Allen bolt.
That was a result.
Beautiful day.
It is a lovely day, isn't it?
Beautiful day.
Getting a bit warm in this now. Come on. Here we go. Front decatted. The knackered gasket. I've got a spare one of them anyway. V-band clamps in excellent condition. Okay.
Could put that in the blasting cabinet to shine it up.
So you've got air conditioning pump. There we go. 7mm. There we go. Lovely. Let's take off this. Brackets for the air conditioning pump and the auxiliary belt tensioner. Won't be going back on this engine, as I'll be using an XEV one. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. Whew. Right. Turbo. I'll go with that. Go on. Whip that off. Don't have to worry about anything falling down into the turbo. The turbo's getting stripped anyway. Beautiful.
Zero crack in that manifold,
Have a look actually. Penny valve.
Yeah.
It looks alright from here actually. Which is good because the one on my VXR's got a crack in it. Right through the penny valve. But what you need to check is the other side of these. In here. Take this out and then there's like a groove.
Right.
And if it's cracked in there, it's knackered. Oh, it boosted alright, didn't it? Just, it just likes to leak oil. Yeah.
Right. Sweet.
Oi.
Yeah, that's a different side.
No, it just doesn't. I think we've got to get in there with a Spaniard.
Lovely.
On that one.
Must have been getting on the manifold itself. Not enough clearance on the bolt and tube. Different sizes. Ooh.
Ow.
Oh.
That hurt. stick out white. Stick out white boy.
Spin against.
There's just one I can't get to.
So we're statting like housing there. You see the bird go away as a bit de-statted.
That's weird that.
You go on.
Yeah. What size do you have?
No, there is a stat in the house.
Yeah, sorry mate, yeah. Right, so that's that. See if we get the ringlet spanner. No.
It's the clearance, isn't it? There's no clearance, they haven't. Howdy.
That's silly, isn't it? 14, I didn't know that. Well, that's something I wasn't prepared for.
That's really tight, that is.
Yeah, 14mm spanner. Why is it when spanners are in a box like that, it's always the one at the very bottom?
Oh yeah, that's it. Well, 14's oddball, isn't it?
Good move.
No, excellent.
Yeah, it's turning.
Do they take an Allen key? They'll take an Allen key, won't they? It's got a hex insert on the back side.
It's in there, but
yeah.
you ain't gonna get in there with it. I'll just persevere with this.
Nah, too long, aren't they? I'm leaving me long recon fit. Well, at least it wasn't seized.
Yeah.
That'll be a heat moment, that one.
Yeah, maybe I could have got in there with the yeah, thinking about it. You've got Torx in the end as well. So maybe you can use Torx on it.
Oh, it's torque.
It's both. It's everything.
Yeah,
and then you can get a spanner. So you've got 3 different options to whip up the whapper and roll it around the Welsh cream. That's not.
No, it's not. It's
some multi spline on that, isn't it?
next size down, the one you've got. Oh, hang on. No, it's that
That
one.
it?
Yeah. There's a light to tap for. Yeah, makes sense.
There you go.
That's quicker, huh?
Every day's a school day.
Yeah. So multi three-way split. Nice.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Good choice.
So you can 3 different options of getting it off,
Yeah.
or tightening it up, whichever way you want to look at it. So what I'll do, I'll whip them all out like that.
Speed up the process.
I'll whip off the whapper while a Welsh creamy to it.
So many there on the actuator.
I'll leave that on.
Oh yeah.
It's all one thing,
All one thing, yeah. Plus it's idiot.
Put on a low speed. Oh,
Quickness.
what's going on with that?
Also available in one piece somewhere.
Yeah, don't know what's going on with that. Oh, hang on. You silly sausage. Got oil pipes, haven't I?
Oh, cool.
Oil return. 24. Yes.
24, yeah. Oop. Clean. Oop.
In what respect?
Well, yeah. There isn't a load of shite in the bottom of it. That's just good clean.
Bottom end needs it really good clean, doesn't it?
Minging!
apply turbo now. I'll undo that onion. I'll need an open end spanner for that. It's about a 17, I think, isn't it?
Looks to be 17 and a 15.
I think. 17 it is.
Captivated enough. Oh well, female, male. Hence no spinny.
Oh. Oh.
A bit of spilly. Oh yeah.
I'll stick that on it.
Drop it on that plank. Soak into the wood. We know what happens to that later on down the line. It'll be recycled into heat. That's one dirt.
There we go.
Leaky.
It should be leaking a bit. Water. So, we have got a crack at the penny valve.
Oh yes. F is that. Ooh.
We've got a bit of metal breaking off there as well.
Oh.
But it's quite common for them to be cracked there. Probably invest in a turbo.
Doesn't look like it's been blown by, does it? No, it's that gas has been working.
There's a little bit of play in that. Ooh. There's a bit of end float in that. Yeah. I think we'll strip it down and we'll probably put a new core in. New manifold. Yeah. Right, so now I'm going to whiz the clutch off. A little bit of life in it. Yeah. Nay bad. One flywheel. Cool. So, take this off. There we go. Handle tension it. There we go. One cam belt off. We remove the tension there. Broken that. On there. camshaft sensor. Oh, the head's not using that anyway, thankfully. Oh dear. Right. I'll whip that off the top over here. Lovely. Okay. That's ready to drop down and pull the head off it, so to speak. Right, it's been a week since it was last here, since I've stripped all the bits off the engine. So today, it's bloody windy outside, so we're going to stay in the carport and do this. So I'm going to be taking the cowl back off, take the rocker cover off, whiz the cams out, and then remove the cylinder head, and then we're going to get the head and the engine and the bottom end into the boot of Lee's car, round to mine, and get this engine mounted onto my engine stand, so I can do the full strip down of the bottom end and see what the main bearings and piston rings and big ends are like. So let's get this stripped. Bit of water in there from pressure washing. Oops. Ideally, you don't want to do that. So all the bearing caps on the camshafts are all numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 0 for 10. So straightforward. I'm undoing these, starting from the outside, working my way in, and the tightening sequence is the other way around. Start from the middle, work your way out. Right, lift the cams out. There we have inlet cam. This is an exhaust cam. Okay, so we're undoing the cylinder head bolts now. Torx T55. Start here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, see if we can undo it without the whole bloody thing moving. going to change my shoes. There we have it, all 10 head bolts out. No issues there with that. And the head has come free nicely. All good there. So, gently lift the cylinder head off. Could do with one of these tappets out as well, just so when I flip it over upside down, you don't all fall out. So, I'll use my magnet and I'll place these in a container so they all go back the same place where they were. I mean, there's no issues with these tappets. The engine ran really sweet. Well, he's done it to me again, bacon butty, so gonna have a small break, so please talk amongst yourselves or feel free to go and have a bacon butty also and a nice cup of tea, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you. Basically, I've just used a magnet, pulled out all the hydraulic tappets, cleaned them, numbered them 1 to 16, put them in the dish out the way, so they go back in the respective holes. There's no cracks on them or anything. They look in good condition, and the engine did sound smooth, so probably just reuse them. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll remove the cylinder head, and everything looks really good. There's no wear in there at all. Those bores are perfect. Absolutely perfect. No detonation marks on the piston. A slight bit of carbon build-up, which is perfectly expected. I'm really pleased with that. Really pleased. That is one good engine, considering how bad the turbo is. Everything else looks excellent. That is really good news. Okay, there is some signs of debt actually. Number 4, number 3. I think that's something to do with the exhaust manifold on these. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, some slight markings there, but not to cry about. Let's turn the bottom end over. I don't know, you know. Some scoring here. Just got a piston slap. Yep. All right. What's got to be first thought? Oh dear. Well, it did run well. Quite clearly. Some scoring. So I'm going to weigh up my options now with this bottom end. If you can see that, piston number 4, there's a heavy score in there. And on this side as well, we've got some scoring, which isn't great. Turn it over. Number 3. We also have some scoring on the cylinder wall. Number 2 is pretty clear, minimal. There's no lip though, but it's not all about the lip, it's about the cylinder walls. Number 1, it's good until you get round this side. And again, I've got scoring. So I'm going to weigh my options up with this bottom end. See what we're going to do. But for now, I'm going to get it back to mine, get it on the engine stand, strip it down further, and investigate. And as I say, weigh up my options. But for now, it's in bits. Okay. That's the end of that one. Thanks for watching.
A genius uses his madness, and a madman uses his genius, destructs. A genius uses his madness, and a madman uses his genius, destructs.